Alright. I ain't got a problem, but this product got my mouth wide.
So this your boy Codie G, man, representing that slow motion Soundz, that block beaters, G-side, D before 9, all Huntsville. Huntsville got stars.wordpress.com, the Huntsvillian, all of that, man. Let's go. Job description, it's kind of hard to say. Right now what I'm basically doing is I'm the general manager for Slow Motion Soundz and the block beaters, meaning that I take care of the day-to-day for slow motion block beaters. I also manage the group G-side. I'm A&R on the D before 9 project right now. I run Huntsville got stars.wordpress.com, which is a website that caters towards Huntsville hip-hop, giving artists around here an opportunity to be seen outside the city. And so pretty much I'm the point guard of the team. I think the main thing that we lacking as far as Huntsville or Alabama is really the respect from the consumers. I don't think the consumers truly understand how much work is going into what we're doing. I don't think they're really up on game as far as the things that we're doing for Alabama, outside of Alabama. For instance, the Huntsville music scene has been featured in at least 4 or 5 publications across the globe, from France to London to Japan. We've been featured in the New York Times. We've been featured in the Village Voice, which is the country's largest entertainment weekly. So I think the consumers are probably really what's holding back Alabama. You know, if they would spend more time and more money with us instead of spending more time and money with artists that are from other markets, no disrespect, you know what I mean? But I think if they really tuned in to those people that were from right down the street from where they're from, these artists would at least have that capital to be able to move here locally and then to be able to compete outside the state. I think what they bring is the ability to step outside the box. You know, we just got back from Norway independently. No major label cosigns, no major label A&Rs, no major label anything. You know what I'm saying? And what got us to the point to be able to do that was that we were able to step outside the box. We're not really too consumed with what the industry is offering right now. You know what I mean? We're not too consumed with what radio is playing right now. You know, so I think that's what we bring to the table. People that are willing to come into the studio and make music not only for themselves but for the future of hip-hop in the state of Alabama. And I think that's the only way we're going to make it. Like, if you continue trying to be a cookie-cutter artist, what I mean by cookie-cutter is if the radio is asking for this type of song, that's the type of song that you are purposely trying to do, then you're really wasting a lot of time and really ain't being taking a revolution with this hip-hop to another level. So I think that's what we truly represent. You know, and I think the trip to Norway and, you know, all the write-ups and the, you know, the blog love that we get, and I think that represents that. I think the city itself. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people come to Huntsville and they compare it to, you know, other cities in the state, and, you know, well, it ain't grimy like this place, it ain't like this, it ain't like that, but, you know, we got hood niggas around here, we got murders go down, we got folks that's doing time and shit like that, but that ain't what we focus on, you know what I mean? Like, we truly focus on the music, and you know, if people ask what I do music. I ain't ashamed to say that, you know what I mean? Like, I ain't out here trying to be a street nigga that happens to rap. No, I've seen what the streets do to folks, you know what I'm saying? So I think that's what really sets it apart, is the city itself and the whole vibe, man. It's laid back up here. You know, you got people that got jobs. You got people that out here that really pay attention to their surroundings, you know what I'm saying, and incorporate that all the way into their music and really trying to lead, you know, not only the music but our city into the next, you know, few decades and on to the next generation. I don't think it's a negative stereotype. I mean, because it's the South. Like, the South been winning for about 10 years now. So all that stereotype that you from Alabama, you know what I'm saying, like, you really can't do that no more. Now, if it was probably 92, 93, being from Alabama would be a problem. But if the South winning, ain't no South without Alabama. Ain't no South without Montgomery. Ain't no South without Birmingham. Ain't no South without Mobile, Selma, and Tuscaloosa. So being from Alabama shouldn't be a stigmatism no more. That should be something to catapult you in the game right now. So no, that shouldn't be holding nobody back. The fact you from Alabama, that excuse is out the door right now. Stop depending on the industry. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you look at the history of hip hop in the South, those people that rose, you know what I'm saying? Like, they grinded. They ain't asked nobody for nothing, you know what I'm saying? They ain't asked for no radio play. People's out there grinding them records out his trunk. If FYE or Best Buy or Sam Good at the time want to carry his records, he ain't care. He still made his money. You know, and he made the type of music he wanted to make. He found a lane for himself. So, like, just don't stop worrying about the industry. You know what I'm saying? Stop calling them. Wait till they start calling you. You know, that's what I focus on. I don't sit up here and try to call Jive. I don't sit up here and try to call Sony. I'm not worried about that. You know, eventually they'll call. If they don't, we still gonna be down here making this music. We still gonna book our own tours. We still gonna have facilities the way we have them. We still gonna cultivate our artists. We still gonna cultivate the culture of Alabama people, period. You know what I'm saying? So I think once we get out of that mode of I'm looking for a deal, then we'll go into the respect, because we'll get it on our own. Man, it's funny you said that. I spoke those words about 2 weeks ago. That Alabama would define the frontier, you know, especially with the South being the way that it is. You know, most of the history came from the South. You know, the father of blues is from Alabama. He was born in Florence. You know what I mean? From Florence, he came to Alabama A&M and was the first band director when William Hooper Constance started the school. Then he went to Memphis. You see what I'm saying? So the music has always been here. So with hip hop, I can remember when other Southern artists would shout out the South. You know, they shout out everybody, Florida, Tennessee, Mississippi, like, and they would never mention Alabama. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, you had to drive through Birmingham to get to Mississippi from the A. You know what I'm saying? So it is the final frontier, and I think our story, the way it's going now, is really like the new age civil rights. Because, like I said, ain't nobody giving us shit. We're not asking for nothing. And we just really holding on to our guard and doing what we know best and making the best music. So there is no South without Alabama. So until our story is heard, until not only the consumer respect it, until we respect it and understand what's going on here, the true story of the South won't be told. Man, shout outs to the forefathers of Huntsville rap, Po Boy, Ace of Spades, Rudy DeVille, Tam Tam, man, that's my cousin, man, love you girl. She the reason I started doing this, you know what I'm saying? Rollo B, everybody, Theo G, I just seen you, man, you need to get back to work. Slow Motion Soundz, the Block Beaters, D Before 9, G-Main, Ben Frank, Artillery South, P.R.G's, Vertical House Records, East Village Radio, Southern Hospitality, So Many Shrimp, CocaineBlunts.com, oh man, Fader Magazine in New York, Tasugi over in France, all my global people, Chris Quality for bringing us over there, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to DJ Giraffe in Norway, tremendous from SouthwestConnection.com back in the day. Oh man, J John Baptista just gave us that fire interview. Tom Brohim from Pitchfork.com that really broke down the mixtape hip hop, man. I appreciate that story. And my last words is this right here: let's make quality music. I don't care what you saying in your rap, you know what I'm saying, but as long as it's quality and it's got some type of shelf life. When I mean by shelf life, you can listen to this shit 20 years from now. That's what we make music for. Not for the day, not for next summer, not for the club. We make music for the next 20 years, so when your kids pick it up, they can listen to it. Peace, man.
Alright. I ain't got a problem, but this product got my mouth wide. Coolest killers on the planet, but I keep them chest tight. Niggas wanna be me, but they quick to judge me. I do not see eye to eye with people that upset me, so I keep my distance. I stay so consistent.